So I'm going to show you how to set up an Oxyhood. Really easy if you know all the parts that you need. You got your flow meter here. There's the oxygen tubing. That's going to go into the top of your blender. This guy drops in there to your humidifier. There's the on button there. That's how you control the heat. You're going to hook up your blue tubing to your actual Oxyhood there. And there are other tubes that come from the middle piece here that'll go into your water source. So one will go here. There's another one down on the bottom here. And that'll go in there. So you want to make sure that your oxygen is turned on. Oops. See, this is what happens when you're videotaping, and usually set it to about 10. Make sure that that's the one that's actually connected to your blender. This right here is going to show you how much oxygen you're given as a ballpark. 27% or so is where it starts. To increase the amount of oxygen that baby gets, you're going to turn it. There's the little arrow there. That's going to actually show what your ballpark is. You can put it on as close to 100% if your baby's almost never going to get that much. So you want to start kind of low. I usually do somewhere around 30 in there. Make sure your heater is on. I usually keep that at 2, and you can adjust that based on baby's temperature, and sometimes there will be a lot of condensation in here. You might want to turn it down. So you have all of this part hooked up, right? And then you have the tubing hooked up into the back here. You're going to have your mini ox into the top, and so baby's going to be under here. The mini ox is pretty easy to set up. You turn it on. And it's going to want to calibrate. Your room air is 21%. So before you press the unlock, what you want to do is have your mini ox not connected. So you want your mini ox just kind of to room air. And then you press unlock. I don't think I did it fast enough. There you go. Now it's going to calibrate. So that's going to go down gradually. And this is what's going to actually tell you how much your baby is getting. So the blender is a ballpark. This is going to be the actual. It should be around 21% because that's room air. So that's perfect. You have your high and low limit that you can set there to alarm when it goes below that or above. That's just basically going in there and setting that, but you usually just leave it like that. So then you put that in the top. Oops. It's hard to do that one-handed. So you put that in the top, and that'll actually tell you what baby's getting.